Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman,
My name is Ryan.
and this is Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yes, it is. As
Oh,
well.
and it is Molly! Okay, we are attempting to hit locations in Scandinavia, which was going to require me to briefly leave Scandinavia. Oh no, it's urgent and I can't... Oh no, I screwed up. Oh well. We're going to try and make this work. How do I get over here without messing with anything? Not that one. That is not the answer.
Molly. I like it.
Okay, we're gonna go... Okay. Is that how that do? Oh no. What if I close that one? Is that a one-way? I don't know what's that. Alright. We're gonna try something a little bit dangerous. We're trying to hit all the remaining cities in Scandinavia. Scandinavia includes Denmark, so I have been missing out on some of them. This is an urgent delivery. I am still having a sore throat, but Ryan is here on the chat to talk, which Ryan does a lot of, so that should work out.
Well, unless the very rare instance where I don't have anything to say, so. it does happen.
Oh, actually, oh, I'm about to hit a red light. Okay, that works out.
The turning radius on this thing, it's hard to get used to just jumping back in, and it's not like a car. You have a trailer to contend with.
Yep. So one additional thing, I just rested. Oh, it is a different stream, a different day, by the way. But I have enough money to get myself another truck, which we will do at the beginning of this run. Ivanko have been the cheapest trucks I've been able to find. We will buy it online. 97,000. We're gonna purchase that. And there we go. Now we have another truck with $35,000 left in the bank. We are going to go to the recruitment agency. And we are going to hire a driver. Whoa, Frederick! You want money per delivery, but also more money per kilometer, but your stats are crazy, dude. Your stats are madness. I like it. Hire driver. Alright, we're going to put you in this crappy truck until we start making enough money. And that was enough money to continue expanding our enterprise. What was his name? Hendrik? I don't remember now.
But I was wondering, because are those pictures or are they like models? They're either really good
I think they're
models
pictures, and if I had to guess, they're probably developers.
that's where I was going with that. How neat.
Okay, that guy has a turn signal on, so he is turning. Funny story, I'm also turning. Here we go. Alright, I have 22 hours remaining to make this delivery. I don't know how long it takes to take the ferry, but what we are trying to do is we are trying to take an urgent delivery slightly off course so that we can hit a town that has not been discovered in Sweden? I think we're in Sweden. I got a D- in geography, so...
What does that equate to in real world time? What does 22 hours? What's the how does the in-game time work?
Well, you can see the timer, what the game thinks the time is, in the top right corner of the minimap. My estimation is 1 to 4 seconds is a minute. I'm not looking at it right now because I'm otherwise going to be scraping railing. So if you want to watch it on screen for a second, however much time it takes for a minute to tick by, multiply that by 60, and that should be an hour.
It's like 3 seconds per.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's like 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 3.5.
So.
Driver Stephanie made me 1.3k. Thank you, Stephanie. I know you're not technically real, but I thank anyway. these games have a server tick. That's like a global counter, basically. Oh wait, the server tick would also apply to World of Trucks. Is that what you mean, Molly? The World of Trucks aspect?
Yeah, it's roughly 3 seconds for every minute.
I want to get to the point where the names at the bottom of the minimap never stop scrolling, telling me I'm making money.
60 seconds in an hour. Oh, wait, that didn't make sense. 60 minutes.
Well, 60 times 3 would be 180, so it would be 3 minutes is an hour.
Yeah, 3 of our minutes. So
No, 3 of what? No, 3 of their minutes is, or wait, what?
isn't 1 hour 3 of our minutes?
Oh yes, 3. Yes,
Yeah.
right. Yes, 3 seconds. 3 of our seconds equals a minute. 3 of our minutes equals an hour. Yes, that's what is trying to be said. A minute equals 1 server tick. Their server ticks are 3 seconds long. That seems a little long, doesn't it? But okay. At the end of the last recording, I ended up trying to drop off a delivery that was urgent. 30 minutes, or within 30 minutes of its arrival time, and I must have miscalculated because I swear I was sitting waiting for that time to pass for more than 3 minutes. So I don't know about the timetable. I think that maybe time actually passes faster when you're driving, but I could be totally wrong about that.
That mechanic would make sense.
But then again, I guess the only way to check that would be if I came to a stop at a red light or something and we calculated like if the seconds were longer while I was sitting still. Because it really felt like it was way longer than 3 minutes when I tried to like. Well, no, hold on. I was trying to do so it would have been 6 or 7 minutes, I guess, to make the time go by, and I'm pretty sure I was sitting there. Like I watched a YouTube video. I'm pretty sure I was there for like 15 minutes while I was so maybe it goes slower when I'm parking? I'm not really sure. Regardless, I didn't get the achievement, and that was mildly upsetting, but we'll see what happens in the future.
For a 22-hour trip, it should take an hour and 6 minutes of real world time, if my math is correct.
Mollis is not for a game that operates on time-specific things. Server ticks usually static, though. Okay. I mean, if it was trying to update stuff every... Like, the only things it should be trying to update every second or whatever is oh, I'm way over the speed limit. The only things it should be trying to update very frequently are the graphics engine. And every so often it should check to see if it needs to put an event on the road up ahead. And the events, even, not that frequently. Oh, hello. 1 second. This place I'm driving past has a question mark. Oh, but it only has 1 exit in and out. What is... Okay, hold on. We're gonna make this take a little longer than it should. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. We're going to the question mark. Adventure.
Here we go. Keep running.
Well, there is an achievement for revealing every
And then exit right.
recruitment agency on the map. I'm in the middle of driving. I cannot.
Exit right.
I cannot. Ah! I gotta mute. I gotta sneeze.
Hold for sneeze.
Okay, that may come up again later because my nose absorbed it. I don't know where it went. The sneeze did not happen. It was very... It was very disconcerting.
Yeah.
I'm troubled. I leaned back. I was prepared.
The third exit.
I hate it when that happens.
My eyes are watering like I was definitely going to sneeze and then nothing.
Exit now.
It means there's probably one coming when you least
Take
expect
the
it.
second exit.
Oh man, I hate when they jump out at you, but yeah, so pre-warning to anybody in the next few minutes, there could be an immediate sneeze, and I done my best to mute sneezes on stream,
Turn left.
but okay, let's try this trick I learned.
Get
Alright, so Molly, I've learned a trick. And it's hitting this car. Alright, in any event,
Oh.
if you travel in oncoming traffic to go through a red light, it doesn't count as running the red light.
Oh. I mean, that makes no real world sense, but sure.
Hey, it doesn't make sense for me to get a ticket for running a red light with nobody around. I'm just saying.
ready.
But you can only do it when the traffic is clear, and I did not take account of that white Ford Bronco running the red light. So, I mean, you know.
A bit of an anarchist in video games. The laws don't apply.
No, I'm a rich person. Laws apply, but they just cost you fines.
Right?
This is the only place I get to be this is the only place I get to be a rich person is video games, because outside of video games,
Right.
I'm barely not homeless.
You're
At the round.
you're a trucking magnate.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Exit now. At the roundabout.
I'll have to check my truck in just a second to see how much damage that is.
I wish
As long as
they
as long as I
modeled-
speed more and take more risks, I should be okay.
I wish they modeled the damage like your truck would degrade, or some.
I mean,
sort of
your
heat.
truck does degrade. It just does not physically take damage, like visibly
Yeah,
take
well,
damage.
Right. That would be a cool mechanic though, if it somehow showed the damage.
Well, I tell you what, that's very unlikely to happen for one specific reason:
Why?
capitalism.
Ah.
You see, it's not a problem for game developers to do that. In fact, game developers generally want to do that, even though oftentimes it will hit the engine and it can be troublesome to make physics objects, like if your bumper breaks away or something like that, or you have to run over a tire. Like, sure, there's some technical complications involved there, but generally speaking, game designers want to do that. But do you know the main reason they don't do that in automobile
And then
games?
exit right.
Capitalism.
What?
Capitalism.
Well, yeah, but what kind of capitalism? Like, what specific part of capitalism?
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
It would probably cost too many resources to do that. Like they. I
No,
mean,
that's somewhat reasonable, Ryan. We're talking about the unreasonable capitalistic point of view as to why that you
Oh.
don't have damage on vehicles.
I don't know.
It's because these vehicles are based on real-world vehicles, and the companies don't want their vehicles looking busted up for the consumer, or to drive worse for the consumer, to have a negative impact on them.
Oh.
Okay, now I can drive all the way into infinity and go to the next exit and turn around, or I can try and turn around up here, which is what I'm going to do.
Make a
See,
U-turn.
my reasonable brain wouldn't have even thought of that. Like, oh, they don't want vehicles to look unfavorable.
Find a new route.
Alright, we're going to try and turn around here. Well, we were going to try and turn around here, but now things have gotten complicated.
Whoa.
That is not a game scoop, ignore it.
It does make me hungry for ice cream.
Go straight on.
Okay, now that I'm going this direction, I should be able to, yeah, immediately turn around and get back on the highway. I didn't have a turnaround spot, so we're taking the damage. We're here for achievements. We're not here for professionalism. We're here for
Turn
the
left.
audience because they voted for me to play Euro Truck Simulator 2 and to complete it on stream. The mad lads. You're all crazy. Exclamation point vote in the chat. Might have a new poll for you tomorrow. Molly says companies are very picky about their trucks. Most would rather you completely total your truck before you get a ticket too. Oh, I'm talking about the real world trucks who let their truck brands be used in game, Molly. I mean, you are correct that like the actual truck companies care more about like your, if you will, your profile, like how reckless you are as a driver, how much you get ticketed and stuff like that. But in the game, it's the same reason you don't see realistic damage in most Need for Speed games, because EA leans on the branded, the BMWs, the Porsches, the Fords, the Nissans, and whatnot. And those companies don't want their vehicles looking damaged, and they especially don't want possibly damage affecting their vehicles if they can help it. Like, we're lucky that Euro Truck Simulator actually has damage to trucks at all, like engines and things like that, because a lot of companies are not behind that. In fact, it was a big deal when, I forget which company it was, I think it was Renault. There was an entire truck company that got added to the game like last year that wasn't there previously, because the thing is, this is helping sell their trucks. I have heard from a number of people who said, it turns out I could actually do this, like I was enjoying doing this enough, and I tried to do it in real life, and you know, I got a job with blah and blah company. Like, it's crazy when you read the forums of people playing Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, who talk about, like, I started trucking because I started playing this game, and I got the, like, the turn radiuses down and how to plot my course and stuff like that. And man, I would absolutely be down for that, except for the point where I can't, because my sleeping conditions make any of that unviable.
Right. I mean, I play simulator games for the opposite reason, for things I can't do in real life, and it's kind of like a sandbox, like a way of experimenting them within a little world or sandbox, you know.
Right. I mean, people play for different reasons, but the number of people that I've seen who reviewed the game fondly, because some people play the game in their off hours when they are not trucking to truck more. Like, that is a thing.
It's very cool. They are.
So, I mean, you know, but that's neat and all, like,
Yeah.
and I get it. Though admittedly, I do better at this game because it is because I'm playing it in third person. Because if I'm playing it in first person, like you do everything in real life, like, it is, I don't know, it's without the immediate feedback of being able to see, like, your wheels are turned this way and you're going that way, and like having a reaction to it. Like, I think my truck is pretty damaged. I should probably get it repaired at the next repair stop, but we're going to try and finish this delivery without getting complaints.
Nice.
We have nothing between us and the destination besides the destination. I don't believe there's any more question marks I need to pick up, so...
So it's a straight shot there?
Yep. Estimated arrival time is about 11 hours, and that does not include the ferry, and it says that the trip itself has 19 hours remaining. Now, hopefully I'm going to get some of this time back in a second for taking the ferry. Ryan, have you changed your setup slightly? Because it sounds like I'm picking, that your audio is picking me up when I'm talking sometimes now.
Get ready to
I'm not sure what would be causing that, because I have the Twitch screen completely muted.
Huh, weird.
Turn left.
Unless
And then
my
turn
phone is somehow, which it shouldn't be possible. Like it shouldn't be possible for my phone to pick you up. Since
Turn left.
it's the method we're using to talk to each other.
Okay, I think I'm actually supposed to go this way. I think that's the way out.
Now the room I have does have a bit of a echo and reverberation, but it shouldn't. Ooh, pretty. Ooh,
Yep, we're getting on this ferry.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big old ferry. Look at it. Very cool.
Alright, now we should get a little bit of rest for whoops.
I'm curious how this mechanic works.
Okay, we want to go here.
Recon-
Okay, that's an 8-hour trip, so there should be roughly 10 hours left in delivery, I think. I'll check when I get out. Some time passed, some money came in. We already got this viewpoint.
Very cool.
Alright. So, our next rest time is in 11 hours, and oh man. How much time do we have left to deliver? Alright, so yeah, we've got, even though it's an urgent delivery, we still have like about 2 hours left to deliver. But we have 2 hours estimated in our travel time for deliver, while we have roughly 11 hours both until it needs to be delivered and until I pass out at the wheel. So we have plenty of time.
You are golden.
I mean, excluding crashing the truck really bad. Oh, right, crashing the truck really bad. So I have a 14% damage on the front end of the truck from that head-on collision I took. Which is not currently making my... Oh, remember, stop signs are optional in this game. They're basically yield signs.
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely on a 5 or a 7-second delay, I think.
Keep
Yeah,
right
that's pretty normal.
and then turn
Yeah.
right.
Correct, Molly. Yields are suggestions. Correct.
Turn right.
In video games. In real life, please yield correctly.
Yes, let's be clear. In video games, stop signs are not optional. In real life.
That is correct. Also, stop signs are not optional in real life.
No. Yes.
Go straight on.
I pity someone who learns the rules of the road just by playing Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Molly says stop signs and yield signs are not the same. That is also true in real life.
Yes.
Though I will say, playing Grand Theft Auto trained me how to save me and my friends from death one time, so that was fun.
In real life?
Yeah, we were going 65 miles an hour up the 70 mile an hour speed limit highway, and there was an 18-wheeler behind us, and we were in the right lane, and a tire blew out on the car, and we jerked and went immediately to the left. And keeping track, we were in the right lane, so we went to the left, and we slammed into a guardrail, which I should be clear, none of us remember happening. But I remember the car slowly, mentally, slowly, backing up into the road, back again onto the highway, and it was in the left lane. And I remember saying very clearly, oh shit, we're still in the road. And I managed to drive the vehicle with 3 tires off the left side. I didn't try and get off the side of the road we were nearest to a second ago. I knew enough to, get it off the side of the road we were on the side of at that moment. And I drove the car with 3 wheels off the left side of the road, and none of us knew where that 18-wheeler was. It didn't hit us. We may have fucking comically Christmas Vacation gone under it or something. Who even knows? But we didn't get hit by it, and we're all alive to talk about it because I had the wherewithal to go. Okay, now is not the time to panic. This is one of those things that I rack up to, like just an autistic moment of experience, Ryan. Like one of the things that like having autism doesn't mean a negative thing. It just means a thing. You just have it.
Yeah.
And that was one of those occasions where I was like, oh shit, we're still on the road. I need to get us off the road or we are going to die. And then I got us off the road with 3 wheels and we did not die.
So you think
I also
your
did it kind of
inability-
blind because my glasses had flown off of my head when we like impacted with the railing.
Straight off.
Oh, so you think like shock maybe prevented you from determining where the 18-wheeler went, or maybe it was a lapse in time?
I don't know where the 18-wheeler went. To this day I have no idea where the 18-wheeler went. Like
Right.
we went into the option settings, we changed the graphical settings, and suddenly when we came back from the game, everything reloaded and the traffic was different. There was no 18. I don't know where the 18-wheeler went. Like, the 18-wheeler was gone, but I don't remember being in shock. I remember a moment of, this is the most important moment in all of my time on Earth. I have to focus on what I need to do next. I need to get this car to the left side of the highway and off of the road. Like, because I knew if I didn't do that, I would have no more moments in my life to think about anything because it was about to be over.
Yes. Wow. Well,
To turn right.
video games saved your life in that moment.
Yes, that is one of those things when people were talking about like how you don't get anything good from video games, I'm like, first of all, I can pack for like moving like nobody's business, and I blame Tetris completely for that. Okay, first of all. Secondly, I saved myself by knowing how to drive a vehicle with 3 wheels, how to fight the steering wheel, how to get it to move, and what I needed to do in the moment, and I did it. Molly is glad I'm still here with us. You know what? I'm glad I'm here with you too. But I would not have had the, because if you turn too hard into it, you're gonna basically scrape the axle against the road, and the rear end is gonna stay out in the lane. Like, you have to like get it over. And the thing is, what I don't understand is, like, the only part that always gets me is, how did the car have forward momentum left? We hooked hard left across a lane, slammed into a guardrail, bounced directly backwards onto the highway. But then I guess if I had to think about it, I guess we must have had rear-wheel drive. Must have had rear-wheel drive because the tires must have still been trying to go forward, because I had forward momentum when we got back in the left lane, and I had to pull it off to the left side. Like, I don't know.
They make cars nowadays that'll probably like save you from dangerous situations, like maybe thrust you forward if you need to go, like.
Well, they also have cars that can be foiled by a salt circle, which is hilarious to me.
Oh, by assault circle.
By
Wow.
a salt circle, like with a witch spell incantation, you can trap a automated vehicle, an auto driving car.
That's funny to me. That's funny to me.
If you get in front of it and you pop a big bag of salt, so that it starts making a white line, and you slowly walk around the car will be unable to leave. If you just circle it with salt, it can't leave.
I don't want to know how you know that. The internet is a strange place.
The internet is a strange place. It's
It's
also a lovely place filled with lovely people, so it just depends.
Oh, well, yeah, it's give and take. Molly, I like your little characters that you add at the end of your message, like the little chat bubble that's like smiling and is all happy.
I think that's what Twitch just makes the regular smileys look like. It's the Twitch icon in purple with the smiley faces.
Oh,
That one, however, I'm not a fan of.
I mean,
Looks kind of like a skull.
Get ready to turn right.
I tried testing it again, but it doesn't let you do the same thing in the. Damn it. Here, I'm gonna try this.
Oh,
one.
Molly, did you see the post in the gaming channel from a few minutes ago where there's a video from Twitter of a man playing with his poodle, and his poodle is colored like an Arcanine, and it's really kind of neat looking. There you go, a skull winking. That's what I'm seeing now. I like the laughing twitch. The other ones I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, that's what mine shows up as. Yeah. I mean, when I just try and do the smiley face thing.
I am absolutely messing up my gearing this time around.
Turn left.
You know, probably because we're talking.
I really like your username, Molly. Meowlinu. I like it.
Yep.
Yep. It's a good one. Mine, I'm just basic. My username is my gamer tag. It's a mixture.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Yep.
Turn
It's been my gamer tag for so many years, and I'm too lazy to make it something more interesting. So there you go.
Yeah, I kind of have the opposite, which is the name I've been going by for a long time ended up being the gamer tag, and the name I use almost everywhere. Do 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 do. Excuse me?
You are making great time on this delivery, though. I mean,
Yeah,
21
they
minutes
gave
to
me
go.
quite a lot of time for delivering an urgent delivery, I'll be honest. Seems a
Yeah.
little out of whack. But I believe I think this delivery will have covered the last city in Sweden, and then I think I've got them all in Norway. So now I need to like travel around and get to Denmark, and then I'll hit all of Scandinavia, and then we can do a grand departure where we deliver trucks from the Scania truck factory in Scandinavia to anywhere else people want on the map, and we can use that as kind of like our go-to destination for where we're going to continue. Now, everything I just described might happen in like an hour or two, or it might happen in like 6 hours, but it is happening today is the plan, unless my throat begins to bleed or something from the soreness. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. I don't believe I've had bleeding throat before, though.
Go straight on.
Fiery burning throat, sure, but I don't think I've had bleeding throat.
Blood in my throat, which is terrifying.
I think the most times I've ever had blood in my throat have been from the 2 times I've busted my nose.
Oh. Mine just randomly, like I had instances where I would just taste blood for some reason.
50? No, not 58 minutes. Oh, god damn it, you dumbass. All right, I'm gonna have to reset that. I wanted 5 hours and 58-minute timer, not a 58-minute timer. I need to know when my potato is going to act up and take my focus away from the game so that I run off the road and crash. I need warning. Gravy Coffee says ads are annoying now.
Oh,
When-
welcome, Gravy Coffee.
When are ads not annoying? I mean, I can name one a time recently, but like, so they're sometimes not annoying.
Yeah.
Recently, when I started watching a video on YouTube, I actually got kind of caught by the ad, and I was staring at the ad going, I'm sorry, what is this for?
Turn left.
Because it looked kind of interesting. It was like kind of like a Native American setting and stuff like that, and I was like, or indigenous people setting, early Americans, and I was kind of looking at like, what am I looking at right now? And it played for like a minute or two, and then like a bear gets yanked away from going after this like hunter, and I hear like this cricky noise of like kind of like reptilian. I'm just like, wait, hold on. Oops, I missed this turn.
Is it for that Predator movie?
Yeah, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I was looking. I was wondering if there was an invisible wall, and there is an invisible wall.
Failed. We'll get him next time.
Thanks, Gravy. That's one of the few times somebody has actually done that, and it was appropriate. Please go by, White Car. Please go by.
The sounds, but nah, it's okay.
It's okay. I've already massively damaged my truck by headlong collisioning into a vehicle, so here we go.
Nice. We're alive. You made it. Oh, I'm not gonna speak too soon. Oh.
This is no wonder I almost drove past this. This is just a dirt road. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my variable transmission differential situation. There we go. Let's see if that makes a difference. As a button I have to press so infrequently, I was like, it's V, right? I think it's V. Oh, so you're saying it's Commentator's Curse, Gravy, that you caused me to fail that mission? I'll accept that. I accept your apology. You're accepting blame. I will accept your blame. Why is this the road to get to your... What am I hold on, what am I transporting? Containerized trees? What the hell is a containerized tree?
That's what I'm saying. Is it one of those trees you blow up or something? Is it like a synthetic tree?
I don't know. What is this place? It looks like I mean, it's clearly like a farm.
Yeah.
Where do you need it? Oh man, you need it in a kind of a weird place. You need that in a not common location. I assume I cannot just drive through the middle here.
That's probably going to be tricky to get out of, man. Come
Am I playing this online? Technically it's online, but I am not playing it in a multiplayer caravan setting with other people. I am not opposed to that, though. Ryan keeps talking about this mythical computer he's going to get someday for pretty much all the years I've known him, so...
No. Well, man, Mom, it just hasn't, still hasn't pinned out for me. I put money aside and I'm like, ooh, a new musical instrument because I want
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
a new other thing.
Yeah, the real trick about putting money aside is that, at least here in America, that's just there for the next big expense.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to be disciplined enough with my money, I guess, to say, okay, today's the day.
I mean, I've managed to only spend my money on really expensive game consoles for the last few years and pretty much nothing else, but at the same time, that has not helped the fact that I need roughly $4,000 to fix my teeth right now.
Yikes. I'm still jealous that you and Daniel have next gen, well, current gen now, excuse me, consoles, and I am still in the Stone Age with my PS4.
You're not missing a lot right now.
Xbox One, I'm over here just banging away at rocks with crude tools.
You are not doing that. Alright, quiet you.
Yeah. It's a joke. Tone down.
Achievement progress 1 of 16, like a farmer? Like a farmer?
Like a boss.
No, like a farmer.
Good farmer.
Like a... What did I do? Deliver cargo to each farm in the Beyond the Baltic Sea DLC. Oh no! Alright, hold on, let me track that really quick. Oh my. Let me just copy and paste this to the achievement list. Yikes.
Gravy's trolling us. Mission failed. I see you, Gravy. I see.
I mean, mission failed successfully though.
Yeah.
Okay, so where did I go? Vasta Letelipaja. So Oh, there's a Lipaja North and a Lipaja South. I don't know which I did. One of these. Hold on. One of these gets my little check mark.
I love this game too, Molly. Even though I've never played it, I've just watched people play it.
Okay. So let's check a look. We'll check a look like we're Devolver Digital.
Who's sus? Oh, Gravy is sus.
Okay, so we did south. I see both of them on the map. This one is clearer to the south of that one, so
Oh,
check a look. We've done one of the farms. Okay. For anybody who's watching later on YouTube, we would like to thank you for watching. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2. I have been Huntermon.
Have been Ryan.
And we will see you in the future.
In the future.
Yes, that. The future in which we give Molly enough time to say goodbye if she wants.
And I'm Molly.
And there you go, and Molly. All right, bye. Oops.